Alright guys, so if you're coming back from last episode, we have just finished our first mining trip. Pretty successful, at least compared to our very first mining trip. We are currently sitting with 3 stacks of redstone, a little bit of iron, which is what we currently have smelting right now, some gold, lapis, and half a stack of diamonds. So I would say it was a successful trip overall. Getting in took a little bit of time. That was more so because I kept getting distracted and I was basically walking in circles. But then after that, getting down there, we stumbled across a mine shaft. That mine shaft led to us finding a little bit of loot, including a respiration book, an unbreaking 3 book, a couple regular books. We found this iron pick with mending on it. Obviously, it is almost completely broken because we used it in an attempt to get out of our caving expedition. So that was a convoluted mess. But we are out, we are free, we can see the sun, we are smelting iron. 4 stacks of it. So I think our goal now, I don't know what our goal now is, but we're just gonna keep on trucking. So let's get into it. All right, guys. Apparently, right after our intro, it started to rain. With shaders on, things it's very atmospheric. This rain feels very gloomy. So basically, we've got a ton of iron. I think our goal right now that I want to have is we came across a yellow apricorn sprout. We do have a black apricorn tree set up on a waypoint. I really want that black apricorn sprout, and then we need to find blue apricorn. You can kind of see the trees on here because they have like these orange brown leaves. Like, I don't know if orange brown is the best description of them, but they stick out. See, that looks like blue. That definitely looks like a blue apricorn tree to me. So that's straight to the east. And you know what? What I just did was a little cheaty. But it's been so long since we've gotten these trees. We've been playing for a bit now, and it kind of feels weird that we haven't gotten all these trees yet. I want to stash some stuff away. I don't need to bring all this stuff with me. I have a pair of shears, and I put them away, and then I needed a pair of shears again, and I'm not going to do it this time. I'm keeping these shears on me this time. Those torches could have been up there that entire time. The water, we do have a little bit of water to get through. We're going to the east. Man, look at that moon. This boat it's so lit up from the torch in our hand. So basically we're going across, like, I guess you would call it a lake, because it's definitely not an ocean. And Minecraft wants to call it a river, but this seems like a different type of body of water than just a river. So we're kind of coming up on an impasse here. This cliff here is definitely going to make this little trek a little bit more difficult. But yeah, like if we had the quick balls, this would be a completely different variety of pokes that we could be catching on the way over here. That's a Puchiena, evolves into a Might Yena. Would definitely catch that. That would not be a bad addition to our team. Why did that place there? That's not... Okay, there we go. It's our cherry berries. I don't know what they're used for, but I saw them, and I'm like, why not grab them? We have a slightly more permanent situation for our base setup, so having the storage to put random berries and whatnot that we find, it's a thing now. Sweet berries. We were complaining about food earlier. This is not a very good sustainable source of food, but it is a renewable source of food that has almost no effort involved in setting it up. So we are definitely taking that. This tree, well now everything's dark, but I want to say it was this tree. I don't think it was that tree. It's this tree. So we gotta go down to the water and a little bit north up that river. That's doable. This is a green apricorn tree right here. I'm just gonna grab them, but like we already have 2 sprouts for green. If we get another sprout, cool. If we don't, that's also fine. Last episode we did talk about some better inventory management that would involve getting some shulker boxes. But with us being on peaceful, we would have to get the mob recipe essences from the mob recipe mod, which would involve us getting a lot of ender pearls, which I don't even think we have a single ender pearl yet, because I think that's more of a drop from psychic folks, which I don't think we've really encountered like a single one of those. But the mod also gives you the ability to craft ender pearls with spider eyes and flint, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot. So this is a blue apricorn tree. We got 3 blue apricorns, but no sprouts. So that's not ideal. We are going to waypoint this. I don't remember. We got a second apricorn sprout that we didn't need, but I think the other one was a yellow apricorn sprout, so we could still benefit from that black apricorn waypoint over here. This might be another blue one right here. That looks like another blue one. So we're gonna go east along this river. But yeah, like we're seeing so many random pokes now that we weren't getting where our base location is currently set up at. So it would be beneficial if I had a supply of quick balls. So we really need to get started on that. I know that there's like 10 million different things that I want to do and get started on. Generally speaking, whenever I do a playthrough for Cobblemon, I will actually, like, while I'm searching for the perfect base location, I also spend that time collecting apricorns with the goal of acquiring all of the apricorn variants, all of their sprouts by the time I set up shop. This is another blue one. There's not as many, but I am going to waypoint it because I really want that sprout. Once I have that one sprout, I don't need to worry about it anymore, because then I can just get more sprouts from that very first tree that I plant. I know that you can set up some pretty intricate farms. I don't know what type of tree that is, but we will check it out. Is there anything immediately across the river? Can't really tell. I don't think there is. See, I'm seeing like little hints of blue everywhere, but like it's one of those things because it's like what I'm searching for, like that little piece of blue right there. But I don't think that's an apricorn tree. There's a little piece of blue right there. Again, that looks too small to be an apricorn tree. Apricorn trees are usually like this size right here, like a little 5x5, 3x3 type situation. But yeah, we're gonna check out that tree there. There's a couple more trees down there. I don't want to explore too far away from my main location. You see anything over on the west hand side? West hand? Is a west hand side, is that a phrase? A west hand side? It sounds like it works because it sounds like I'm saying left hand side, but west hand side. That's not a thing, is it? I'm crazy. What are all these like lit up things? There's little pockets of lava throughout there? Maybe. But yeah, I don't want to travel too far away from my base because I don't want to load too many chunks. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, you know? I don't want to load too many chunks because if Cobblemon does a big update and they add something with some sort of structure generation or terrain generation, I don't want to like paint myself into a corner, so to speak, to make it more difficult for me to experience the update and the new generation and whatever it brings to the table. But I am aware of different methods of dealing with that situation. This is a black apricorn tree. Just give me a sprout. A sprout would make this so much easier. So we're gonna waypoint this one too, because it's a black one. And we've been here, so we've already explored this far out, so we might as well come back later if we still don't have a sprout for the black apricorns. Okay, I don't want to go further out than that, because it's getting a little far. So maybe we could travel northwest. Is that it? That's a Zorua, I think is the pronunciation. And then there's Pachyrisi, as I talked about it before. I used to run a pickup team, which is just a team of 6 Pokemon with the Pachiriso ability, the pickup ability. And that's legit, like, that's been my thing in, like, every gen of game that I've played, I stumble upon whatever poke in that gen that has pickup, and then I'm like, I need a full team of that, and it doesn't make for a good team composition. I wanted to say competition, and that's not the word I was looking for. Composition. That's a fun word to say. Yeah, it's not a good balanced team. I don't know of any. I don't know of any pickup team that would make for a good pickup team, if that makes sense. Generally speaking, they are not the strongest pokes you could get. On top of that, they don't really have very diverse movesets. Pachirisu pretty good because it is an electric type, so electric is it's fairly strong. It's got its bonuses. Going west, but there was a tree down here. Let me check. Sprout. No. Got anything? Oh, got one here. Sprout. No. Okay, this is it. This is the Sprout. No, it's not. Why do you not like me? I just want a Sprout. I've got 7 blue apricorns and 0 blue Sprouts. We've got another blue waypoint up here. But yeah, I've also still been thinking about what Pokeball I want to use for my Pokerod. I want to use... This is kind of cool generation right here. I don't think I should go this direction though. I think I'm gonna get trapped down here. Go up. We're gonna go up. That is cool generation though. I've always thought about like doing some sort of cool base like inside of a crazy looking ravine and doing like little insets on like the insides of the ravine and having like all these bridges that go from one side of the ravine to the other. And having like a little like ravine village type thing going on. I've never got around to that though. Never really done anything where I'm like, man, I want to do a ravine base. That is a Miltank. I remember that I used to slaughter Miltanks for some reason. I think it's just for leather. There's steak, there's an Oranberry. Raw beef, not steak. Potato. It might just be because of leather. I think they do drop leather. Like regular cows. Don't quote me on that though. I don't, like I set up these waypoints for Sprouts, right? And it's so that I can easily circle back to them to look for more Sprouts. But then like right now, I'm trying to travel back west. Like I'm all the way over here. My camp is right here. I'm trying to get over to this area over here. And I don't want to walk that far away without a Sprout. Cause like I know that there's a blue tree here. I don't know if there's gonna be a blue tree over there. And so like in the back of my head I'm like, I know the second I cross this river right here, a blue apricorn is gonna spawn, and I can't prove it, but I can guarantee you that that blue apricorn is the one that's gonna drop a sprout, and me walking away is what is keeping me from having a blue apricorn sprout right now. It's very upsetting. I don't know if you guys can sympathize with me, but this terrain generation is so ridiculous over here. This isn't even the fractured, this is the windswept. And I don't even know. I don't even know how to get over. This is another one. Fanpy? Fanpy is another one that is a pickup poke. But Fanpy evolves into a Donphan, and a Donphan does not have the pickup ability. So you also have to keep it at like the base evolution to keep it as part of your pickup team. And generally speaking, that's gonna give you a weak poke. Because generally speaking, evolution lines that are actually evolution lines, like it's not like a one and done poke that has no evolutions. The evolution lines, they're pretty much always set up to be where if it evolves, the lower stage of that evolution is going to be significantly weaker, like noticeably significantly weaker than the following evolutions. So, I don't even know why I'm going on a rant about this specifically, because I don't think the pickup ability is an active ability in Cobblemon yet. I think they're still developing that ability. Or they have no intention of adding it into the mod. Because it can be overpowered, because the way it works is like the higher the level the critter that uses pickup, they get access to different like loot tables of what they pick up. And so when you have a high level poke with pickup, you get the ability to find master balls, you get the ability to find rare candy. So if you are not very familiar with this universe, the way it works, master balls are like a one and done catch. Like, it is a 100% guaranteed catch you will catch with a master ball if it is thrown at a wild poke. Do not pass go, do not collect $200, you catch that wild poke with a master ball every time. And then rare candies are little candies that you can feed your little guy to instantly level it up. Which is kind of, it's situational. There are purposes to it. And then if you are an individual who... If you are an individual who doesn't care about like breeding or competitive training of your pokes, then using rare candies, if you don't care, is completely fine. But if you are the type of person that min-maxes your little guys as you're training them up, it's going to be very few and far between that you would ever use a rare candy. But generally, the ability to just randomly find those things is a big deal. I know that in the games, especially, because most of the games, I think maybe even all of the games, quote me if I'm wrong, don't quote me if I'm wrong, I think all, maybe not all, but at least most of the games, there is only one Master Ball per game that you can acquire legitimately, outside of pickup. But with pickup, theoretically, you have infinite Master Balls, which the ability to catch anything with it without battling it at all. What is this? I'm doing this to myself. Sorry. That's pink. I'm not. It's not that I don't need pink. I don't really need pink Capricorns, but I do want pink Capricorns just to complete my collection. I will waypoint it, but I don't. It's not one that I am stressed about acquiring. But yeah, if you had an unlimited supply of one throw, one catch Pokeballs, then it simplifies a lot of the game. And that would go for like the actual game and Cobblemon both. As if I just had infinite Master Balls, I could just be throwing these Master Balls everywhere, every single time I see a poke that I don't have, I could just throw it, catch it, keep moving, not think about what I'm doing at all, just go. Which is kind of sort of like the vibe you start getting into when we get to quick balls, because like it's the ball that has the highest catch. What is going on over there? Quick ball has the highest catch chance on the earliest round of a fight, so the very first round. And every poke, like just the different species of poke, they all have different catch rates, so they all have like different difficulty levels of being caught, just based on what they are. So like starters generally are a little bit more difficult to catch than, or noticeably more difficult to catch than any other wild poke. But if you were rocking quick balls, catching starters and stuff like that, or like if I found like a wild Charizard or like another like third evolve, it is more difficult to just quick ball it. More often than not, a quick ball is not going to catch a Charizard. But you never know. I've seen some pretty... We got a blue Sprout. I've seen some pretty crazy catches. It's all RNG. We can get rid of our blue waypoints. We don't need those. We could still use the black one though, and I guess the pink one. I'm not really stressed out about pink Capricorns though. We got blue. I think we have yellow at home. And we have the green ones, but I don't really care for the green ones either. We're gonna go home. I'm going to set a temporary waypoint there so that I'm walking in the correct direction. Because I don't want to go up the mountain for no reason if I'm going to the base of the mountain. We are going to set up a couple apricorn trees. I think quick balls are gold bars. Yeah, gold. Okay. So, like I said during the mining trip, normally I don't really have a purpose for collecting a lot of gold. Like vanilla Minecraft, there's not a huge demands for gold. I think most people only use gold in vanilla Minecraft to have some sort of gold armor on so that they can safely go into the nether. But we are not stressed out about that, so I'm not too pressed about it. Where are we? Okay. This is the mountain. We need to be going around the mountain because going up the mountain is not easy peasy lemon squeezy. The opposite of easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. This is the most random roundabout way of getting back to our camp. I mean, I guess literally it is a roundabout way because we're going around the mountain, but you know what I mean. We are finally coming up to our camp. I feel like I'm gonna have to clear something out to set up these trees. I'm kind of debating on whether or not I want to do that on camera or not. I guess we got a lot of flat space over here. I just need to place some dirt down. Well, I say flat, and I use the word flat very loosely. Or we could kind of cover this up with dirt. That could be a thing. We've got a couple of these acacia trees growing over here. I don't think I have that much dirt though. No. I have a total of 2 dirt. Are you? Well, yeah, you are. You are serious. We do have our blue and yellow. That is a plus. I still need that black one because black and yellow is ultra balls. So ultra balls are like your go-to for everything else. So I guess what I'm gonna do. See, like the generation here though is so weird because like a lot of this is moss, which doesn't help anybody with anything that we're doing. I guess there is a good chunk of dirt around, but then there's like all this like dripstone stuff. Yeah, I guess we're using a diamond pickaxe to take out some dripstone. I said this earlier, I really need to like upgrade gear and get to where I can comfortably have diamond gear for like all my tools. But realistically, I don't like, for the most part, I don't like using diamonds unless I have mending on whatever it is that I'm using. Which is kind of silly. I don't think a lot of people would probably agree with me on that. I feel like a lot of people would be fine because they would just get more diamonds. But like I said, I'm very frugal when it comes to the resources for my tools. I don't like doing that. Like using a diamond pick to take out dripstone feels so weird to me, but like also I don't want to go back down the mountain just to grab another iron pick or another stone pick. I could easily do that. I could easily do that so easily. Like I can see my camp from here. But also, I'm not that stressed out about it. See, I hate seeing stuff like that. The glowy eyes, because like I totally looked over there and I immediately thought it was a spider. Like a vanilla spider. Which I know that it can't be. This is all coarse dirt. I just realized. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know why I said it like that. Oh no. This is all coarse dirt. Oh, there's the trees that I planted earlier. I completely forgot that I planted those. I am not vibing, guys. I just went through all that to collect dirt, and it's all coarse dirt, and that's dirt. Well, I mean, it's grass, but it's gonna be regular dirt when I dig it up. That's why this grass isn't spreading, is because this is all coarse. Ugh. I'm sorry, like how much people don't like birch wood is how much I don't like coarse dirt. And I don't know if you can plant stuff on coarse dirt. But you know what? This is what we have. And I mean, I guess like plus side, I'm not wasting a bunch of, quote unquote, wasting a bunch of regular dirt to fill this in. And by fill in, I mean cover, because that's what I'm doing. So I guess that's the silver line there, and I keep doing that. Oh, that's regular dirt. Okay, okay. But you know what? I think we're gonna get majority of this covered. We might be able to get all of it covered. I don't think we'll be able to get all of it covered. We're making a lot of progress. It's gonna be close. I mean, it's kind of close. It's a little close. Can we get... Yeah, we can get another shovel. Let's get another regular pickaxe too, because I don't feel right using diamonds for what we're doing right now. And I won't go into the details of the music I'm listening to right now, but it is a blast from the past. And it's not like, the reason I'm not going into details of what I'm listening to right now, specifically right now, is it's one of my guilty pleasures. And I don't need you guys bullying me on what I'm listening to. So I'm just gonna listen to it. You guys will never know. You guys are getting some really nice, pleasant lo-fi music instead. Currently I'm running different things through my head of like how I could like subtly hint at what I'm listening to. But I don't know. Maybe it's better if you guys just never know. Yes. Now we have enough coarse dirt. Let's do this. Okay. And that's water. So this area definitely looks weird. But that's okay. We don't need it to look great. We need it to be functional. Let's get our sprouts. Luckily, we have 2 sprouts, we have 2 dirt, so this kind of works out perfectly. Can I plant on this though? I don't know. Let's get like right here. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Okay. I added something that got rid of the outlines to the block highlight. And I'm regretting that right now. Because I've realized that it does make it difficult to count block distance. And I don't think the blue one will be too tall. I am kind of concerned about the width of this one. I don't know if that's going to be enough width. Is there anything that I could take out nearby? That'll give me bone. Maybe this little guy here. This guy here is like a vulture poke. Let's check out that vulture. Let's see if the vulture has bones on him. If he does, then that's a win. And then we can turn the bone to bone meal, and then we can try bone mealing those sprouts. This guy is up in a tree. Why do you... Is it up in a tree? It's up in a tree. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not gonna not come up here. Is that the vulture one? I don't know if that's the vulture one. Well, I got raw chicken. I did not get what I was looking for though. I don't know if that was the vulture one, guys. I feel bad. Let's peruse a little bit more. That's definitely not a vulture one. Is that a shiny? I can't tell. That doesn't look like its normal color though. I will say that. Let's go up to this orchid swamp and see if something that would drop a bone spawns. Let's get these pinap berries. I don't know why. I don't know what I need pinap berries for. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing pinap correctly, but they're mine. Here's an execute. I feel like it's gonna drop eggs. I don't know what I need eggs for, but I will take eggs. Come here, give me your eggs. It did not drop eggs. I just killed it for no reason. I always feel bad for killing things if they don't drop what I'm looking for, because then I'm like, I'm just a murderer at this point. That's what I'm just slaughtering pokes. But you know what? That's the vibe we're going for here. That's this playthrough. This Mudbray is gonna drop leather. It dropped leather. I know that we needed leather for something. I don't recall what it was. But I know that that leather will be of use. This is the house that we checked out like early on. Look at that. There's 4 cobweb right there. What else did we leave in here? Another one. Another one. We got a bunch of cobwebs all over. Salmon, more cobweb. Taking both. Not because I need both right now, but because it's like the principle, because I've already explored this place and then I didn't take it, and then I ended up needing cobweb, and then I ended up taking all that cobweb earlier. That's a cat. I like how it just says cat, and it doesn't just show the face of the cat. I'm pretty sure these combis would drop honey. I feel like I needed honey for something. I don't remember what I needed it for. So honey and eggs will make slime balls. I am gonna need... Sorry, I am gonna need slime balls at some point. And I did get honey and a honeycomb. Honeycomb. There's another one over here. I don't know how this turned into a... Let's go slaughter pokes. Do Psyducks drop ender pearls? Mystic water. Boost the power of the holder's water type moves. That's not what I was looking for, but that's a cool find. But I feel like it would make sense if they dropped a feather and chicken. I feel like it would make sense if they dropped ender pearls. Which is really messed up because, like, killing Psyducks in mass feels more evil than most poke slaughtering. Did you drop anything? Maybe that second leather? I don't remember. Maybe a Mankey has bones on it. There's another Mudbray. 3 leather. Okay, that definitely gave us a leather. I don't know how many leather I need. We're at 3. I'm gonna... Oh. Yep. Yep. Did you drop? Nothing that I noticed. Okay. Let's see what leather gets us. Leather horse armor. Well, that's craftable. Item frames. That's a thing. Books, yeah. Eject pack switches how the holder of any stats are lowered, consumed after use. Focus band provides a chance for the holder to survive a potential KO attack, leaving it with 1 HP. I don't really care for the eject pack. Probably not the focus band. But I definitely need it for books. Muscle bands boost the power of the holder's physical moves. I'm pretty sure that's one of the like training items. The bands. There's another Mudbray over there. Let's take out that Mudbray. Let's see if this Mudbray would like to donate the last piece of leather that I want right now. I say last piece of leather, I need so many books to get together an enchanting setup. I don't know why I'm set on the fact that I only need 4 books. Or not 4 books, but 4 leather. Can you... Excuse me, can you move to the left? I don't want to knock you off. I did not get my 4th leather. And the sun is going down. What are you? Relor. I don't know what that is at all. I am not familiar with that one. So we were coming over to this orchid swamp and I never made it to the swamp. And there's another mill tank. So we're gonna go for this mill tank. See if that gets us a leather. Wasn't there a Minky that I was supposed to be going after too? Drop the bone? I think so. Did we get that Minky? I don't remember if we got that Minky. Got more beef, but not more leather. I'm not gonna complain about food. I shouldn't complain about food. Part of me did think, like, I'm playing this on peaceful. This is about Cobblemon. I should just leave it as normal peaceful and not have to worry about food. But then I decided against it for some reason and I don't know why. I think Poochiana drops bones. We are so far away from home, I think. Okay, 300 blocks out. We're so like off task. Like our goal right now was to get bones to plant those sprouts, and that did not drop a bone. You know what I need to do? I need to be mending my pick while I'm doing this. And I say that when I'm probably coming to the end of the slaughtering. It's much darker. In game it's pretty dark, but it doesn't look as dark in the playback. Is that what professionals call it? Is it the playback? Mischievous. Do you drop enter pearls? Excuse me. Can you come back down? Thank you. What'd you drop? That's a bit doof. You didn't drop anything. You didn't drop anything. Okay, well there's another Psyduck over here. Let's go say hi to it. I needed to exit a question. No, I think I got chicken. What is that's a Woobat. Rattata? Is that how you pronounce that? Rattata? Rattata? Poochiana? Oh, that's a bone. Thank you for your services. We're gonna head back towards home. Oh wow, yeah, we got kind of off track there a little bit. I think Rattatas drop rotten flesh. I don't think they drop bones, but we're gonna check for science. No, got nothing. A gold duck. If I would think that a Psyduck would drop ender pearls and a Psyduck didn't drop ender pearls, maybe a gold duck would, because a gold duck is much more psychic-y. It dropped something, I feel like. I feel like I got something, but it wasn't what I was looking for. What is this? That's a Lotad. I thought it was a vanilla turtle. And I was like, how did you get here? Can we check out this little swamp hut? And I think the proper term that I'm looking for is a witch's hut. Oh, it is a black cat and a cauldron. Hello. Do I have fish? No. I don't have fish. Oh, I do have fish. What am I talking about? Best friends forever. Owner is me. Tame an animal. One fish, one tame. That's me. Haha. Cats shouldn't be spawning though. I have a mod called Mob Filters that allows me to edit the spawning of vanilla mobs. I literally have everything turned off except for villagers. So cats should not be spawning, but it's a cat and it's a black cat and it's cleaning itself. How adorable. Oh, you stretch. Can you follow me? Are you gonna follow me? I'm not savvy when it comes to pets. Do you follow? Okay, while you're sitting. Come with me, please. Oh no. Okay, you're gonna sit in the window. I need... Okay, that's a weird view. It's because I'm inside the hut. I need a slime. I need a lead. Yeah, I heard you, kitty. Oh, wow. 300... Okay. Okay, I hear you, kitty. Can you not despawn on me? That would be great. I do need to set a waypoint. Cat. I really didn't need to set a waypoint because it's kind of obvious for the fact that it's in the hut. In the hut, you can easily see. Is that a tree on top of a tree on top of a tree? Because that definitely looks like a tree on top of a tree on top of a tree. That does not look like normal natural generation. Maybe that's how tall those trees get, but I don't think I've ever seen a tree that tall before. Because that's tall. That's really tall. Wow, it's already been another hour. I'm sorry guys, I am having a ton of fun doing this Let's Play series. It definitely took me a bit to like get into it and get into the groove of it, but now that I'm in it, I just can't stop. I hope that this is a successful Let's Play. I hope that you guys are enjoying your time watching these videos and listen to me ramble. I know that I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys get what you can out of this. And are we ending this on a black sprout? We are ending this on a black sprout. What can I get rid of? Why am I so... Am I getting rid of my crafting table? I might be getting rid... No, I'm gonna get rid of this furnace. We're ending on a black sprout. We've got a black sprout. Let's get rid of our black apricorn. All waypoints. All we got left now is the pink waypoint. But yeah, like I was saying, I hope that you guys are getting something out of this, because like the entire purpose of me being here doing this for you guys is because I felt like I never had... Okay, neither of those grew. Okay. Let's do that. And let's do that. And that repaired a little bit. It probably didn't repair as much as I wanted it to. But we vibing. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, we are coming to the end of the video. Like I was saying before, I hope that you guys are getting something out of this and that you guys are enjoying it. I know that I have always wanted to find some sort of constant series for Cobblemon, and I never really found that. So I hope that this is something that I am doing for someone else that was in my same shoes. And I hope that I'm just not too ridiculous for you guys and that you guys are actually enjoying your time here. But yeah, thank you. Oh, well, the yellow one has sprouted. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your time. Thank you for going through all of this with me, and I can't wait to see you guys back on the next episode. Thank you. Bye.